Welcome to a game development update slash issue slash problem I have with some games with the ratio of FOV to hitbox radius. For example, in my game the default FOV is 100 and the hitbox size is 0.5 meters. Now, something I've noticed is that in some games the hitbox size is actually larger than it should be. 0.5 is normal. For example, I can run through this wall and I only get clipped once. That's because I'm like, it's the ratio of, the distance from here to here is very short, so I get clipped, right? But if I walk at it from this angle, I will not get clipped. I will not get clipped by the wall. Same as this way, I don't get clipped by the wall. Now, if I, for example, change the hitbox size to 0.75 meters, which I believe Ultra Kill has, as far as I'm aware of, if I do the exact same thing, I get clipped on the wall. From a player's perspective, this should not happen, because you would, realistically in real life, you would be able to run around the wall. You are not queso. You are not Nikocado Avocado. You are not fat, So you would not hit the side of the wall. But for some reason, in some games, they decide to make it Chud Burger size, so it would be very hard to do that. Now, with the FOV ratio, if I change the FOV to something nuts like 140, right, which is in some games. Actually, let me make it different. I'll make it 120, okay? What I'm going to do is set this to 0.75, which is the fat chud size I was talking about before. And if we run it here, you can see if I do the same thing, realistically I shouldn't be getting clipped, but I actually do. As you can see, my character moves slightly there, right? Only on if I move literally ages away from the fucking wall do I not get clipped. But if I move close to the wall, I'm getting clipped when I shouldn't be. Now, if we decrease the hitbox size to 0.5 instead of 0.75, if I rerun the program, you can see at 120 FOV or at 100 FOV, you do not get clipped on the wall, which is what the user expects to happen. Now in Ultra Kill, I'm not sure if this is the case, if it's larger or not, but from my experience, I had this problem a lot when trying to speedrun this level, where I would sometimes clip on the side of these areas here, the columns. For example, in the starting area, usually how you start it is you do a slide jump here, slide to here, and you can see I clipped on that. That was mostly me running into it, but this thing here is something I have a problem with. If you get it at a specific angle, it's possible to clip into it in a way that doesn't look like it should happen. So you can see I raised my Y level a little bit there when it shouldn't have happened. Now, if I try and do it again, there you go. So, from my perspective, I should be sliding past this, but as you can see, my position gets changed because I actually slide into it. Now, this should not be sliding into the actual thing, but it happens anyway. I don't know why it happens. This might be because the hitbox size is larger. To be honest, doesn't look to be the case. It could just be that the sliding hitbox is wider than it is tall, which is a bit annoying, and it would make a lot of sense as well. But I feel like V1's hitbox should be definitely smaller than this, considering V1 is a fucking tiny ass, like, stick legs robot, dude. That was a small pet peeve I have with game development, and a big oversight in development of FPS games. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Oliver out.